welcome to Alexis I. DuPont High School, and welcome to our production of Little Women. My name is Mrs. Katz. I'm the drama and choir director. So I just have a couple of announcements. If you have to go to the bathroom, you can exit out those doors back there, and the bathroom is just around the side here. Please make sure to turn off cell phones. It really kind of ruins the mood when somebody's cell phone goes off. And then we will have a brief intermission between the two acts outside, and we will be selling food over there as well, food and drinks. I think that is all. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy Little Women.
Miss March, another letter has arrived for you. Miss March!
Mrs. Clark, the mug you ordered is on the kitchen table. Christopher Columbus? Another letter? Another publisher? Another rejection?
I don't know, Miss March. I don't reach you now. But it keeps coming and I keep bringing it to you.
Hoping.
We all keep hoping. We have the entire boarding house on edge.
My dear Miss March, I read your story. Well, he's read it. Unfortunately, I found your tale tasteless and vulgar, not at all suitable for my readers. My advice to you...
My advice to you was to return home and have babies. This is what women are made for. Sincerely, F. Putnam.
22.
22?
22 rejections since I've been in New York. They all say the same thing. Go home, give up.
F. Putnam is an idiot. His words are stupid.
F. Putnam is one of the most powerful publishers in the city.
You can't lose hope, Miss March. I'm sure there's someone who will like your story.
Will you read my story, Professor? I would so respect your opinion.
Yes, of course.
Actually, it's one of my best. The moors are bleak and bloody. Thunder claps. Lightning strikes. Fair Clarissa, her clothes in disarray, races across the wild coast. Now she stops. Now she runs. Will she escape? Will she be caught? With bold determination, and grasping it as lunges for her. There's no mistake. She's but a child. And yet she's first to find with other legs. So the man leaves his gaze on the grave. She will not be defiled. Keep away from me, you wretch!
I cannot keep away. Your beauty draws me. Your passion ignites me. I've got to hold you. Got to have you. Come close. Come close. Someone so close to me. I'll have her. And the mother too.
Magnificent prodigal appears!
Unhand that woman, villain! Who are you? I am your destiny, your bitterness flow.
flooding that stuff, what you think the world wants to hear. As much as I've learned nothing about you, it's that you're unique. Something you should try not to forget. I think you can do better.
Better? And who are you? An aging German professor close to 50?
I'm 34.
34? You look a lot older.
I worry a lot.
And just what do you worry about?
How to avoid a conversation like this? I'll go to dinner. Miss Marsh, you've been here 6 weeks now, is it? You shouted, you ran, you set the whole order at this boarding house. I'm just a really peaceful man.
You're aloof and arrogant.
Arrogant? Miss March, I spoke my mind and you spoke yours. Clearly it was not appreciated on the other side.
Obviously, my stories were raised success in Harvard. Better than what? Better than stars in the dawn. Better, this story will be like a year. Is better than him. Better, even my small sin is better. How can you see us so clear? Now it's already here. How can what he said to me be true if I can see what I do? From all I cover, we are not perfect. Make me doubt the fact that each turning page is who I am. These words align with passion. Leave it as my attic, where it all began.
Joe, those were horrible to me. Joe said my dress bag, my nose was flat. Joe, I hate people like this, especially you eligible young men. It's going to be a dismal Christmas, full of father away and no money for presents. Meg, Amy, Joe has a surprise for us.
Was I better when I was home? Everyone, I have risen to the occasion this year and written us an operatic tragedy.
And we're going to perform it for Christmas.
No, I can't. I'm like flat nose.
Joe, do you really think we should? What with this awful war?
When have we ever let anything stop us? Years from now, people will talk about us. One Christmas Eve, 4 penniless and ragged sisters put on an operatic tragedy for all the conquered.
Oh, no.
With blood and guts, 2 massacres, a masked ball, and several heart-wrenching scenes.
Joe, do I die again in this one?
Yes. Die like I'm before. The world will shudder when your body is full of blood. Watching all makes you believe. Christmas when you see the sign of trees. Now we have first all the ashes with. So play on fire in your eyes. Remembering one another. You'll be noble, you'll be pure. All hearts will melt when mom and mother cries. Let us begin.
Aha!
Mother, do not cry. No, Amy. With passion. Mother, oh no, dear mother, do not cry. Mother, oh no, dear. Joe, I am teased and breathed middle school, and all the friends told you is a silly little tragedy. Amy, you're tired. I know it's hard, but we will triumph for our dream of summer days. Christmas guaranteed. Christmas will be thrilling. Christmas will be gory. Christmas will exceed our finest dreams.
Joe?
I've been writing stories forever, and people seem to like what I write.
We love it, Joe.
Absolutely. So I decided
an incredible human being. Look, it's Mr. Lawrence. He's standing there at the window glaring out.
He looks sinister. I think he looks sad. I wouldn't be sad living in such a house.
Do you know who's ever been inside?
He never let me know us in.
They say he's a very angry and bitter man. He looks like he had some family trouble. Who do you know that the family with the criminal sister? What criminal sister? Marty, you're home. What's happening here? Joe's written an operatic tragedy. She's letting all of Concord to support it. And I play the mother in it. And I die in it. But it's a beautiful death. And it's like Carissa, who's very sweet. It sounds wonderful. Oh, Marty, it's Joe's death.
Tell us about your day.
Well, you need to talk some blankets for the soldiers' Nancy site. And a letter came from Father.
Hello from Father. Do you read it, Mommy?
Where's Joe?
She's outside. Read the letter, Marty.
Wait, for Joe.
She needs hours.
I want to hear all the things you did today.
I hate to tell you, Mother, and I tell you, Hannah. So humiliated. Rodrigo has returned.
Joe,
Hi.
where did you get that tree?
I borrowed it from Mr. Lawrence.
Joe, you didn't.
I did it for us, Mommy.
We're going to take it back immediately.
Take it back. That's like taking back a chicken after you chop off its head.
Let's keep it. It's Christmas, Marty. No, destroying someone else's property? Well, you could give it to the Hummels. They have so little. Good. You go to the Hummels then. Now, what about Mr. Lawrence? Mr. Lawrence?
Yes.
Mr. Lawrence? You!
Me?
You destroyed my father's heart! I shall have you arrested!
I'll leave it up to you, sir.
With what?
I'll pay 6 more.
Well,
And I'll chop your arm for 30 days.
please, I hope such an incident never happens again. You ruined my day.
He really likes his trees. Hi, I'm Theodore Lawrence III, but you can call me Lori. I play the piccolo, I can sleep standing up, and I won a medal for holding my breath for nearly 3 minutes before passing out at school. I've come to live here in Concord. I think that was incredibly daring what you did, chopping down your grandfather's tree. Oh, goodbye.
Wait, Theodore Lawrence there. Would you mind taking this tree to the house?
No.
I don't know.
He doesn't mind.
Just point me in the direction.
Down the road on the left. That house.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Joe, you must think where you are from every day.
I just wanted us to have a wonderful Christmas, Mom.
The letter is coming from Father.
Father, Christopher Thomas. Do you read the letter, Mommy?
My dear wife, the war goes on and on, and it seems nowhere in sight. The days are difficult and long. I am left.
He's little.
Still, it's very lonely away from my loved ones, especially lonely as Christmas is approaching. Each night in my tent, I think of my precious rest.
He needs us.
I give them all my love, and give them a sweet kiss. Tell them to be good girls, faithful and hardworking, and to conquer the witches disagree with them. So that when I return, I'll be fonder and prouder than ever of my little one. Why are we looking so fun? We need an operatic tragedy to perform now.
We do.
There's work to be done. And will you perform something, Marty?
Do, Marty. I'll write something amazing for you. Passion and daring.
Yes, I will. Now come on, let's get to work.
Look at my case. I'll go find a costume for Marty.
I'll design a candle.
I still don't understand why we couldn't have had the tree.
My dear husband. And my love in every line, every word should bring you closer and bless you with its tone. Nothing should remind me that I am here.
workday begins with me at 9. You've missed reading to me and still haven't repaired the latch on the cellar door.
I got so late finding you this beautiful flower.
Don't try to fool me, Josephine. You were dawdling.
I wasn't dawdling, I was writing stories.
You are what happens to a girl when she has no father.
I have a father.
Never here when you need him. And now my nephew has the audacity to become an army chaplain and can support his own family. Josephine, listen to me. You are on the verge of womanhood.
Christopher Columbus.
And just look at you. You go about writing senseless stories, constantly trying to save the world when you can't even save yourself.
I don't need saving.
There are many pitfalls a girl can fall into. Josephine, you are headed toward every one of them. I want to see you shine. Even if you're not rich, you can at least marry well.
I'll never marry.
Don't marry. All girls marry.
I'm not all girls.
With a good marriage, you can have power. You can take your place in society.
I don't get two-faced about society.
Well, then I guess there's no point in having this conversation. It's clear to me I could never take you to Europe.
Take me to Europe?
It was an idle thought of mine.
Yeah, Marsh, you know how important it is for a writer to travel. It's my dream.
We earn our dreams in this world, Josephine. It was foolish of me to think you could ever change your ways. You can never bend your will. You can never follow through. You can never bite your tongue, though your tongue may split in two. If you want to live your dreams, these are things you have to do. How could you change? You can't. Not she.
I could change if I wanted to.
Could you practice self-control? Could you possibly be shy? Could you wear a corset tight in the heat of mid-July? These are rules you must obey. Everyone would you lie. You'll never change. You won't. That's why. It's somewhere deep in my heart I do believe you could captivate the world. If you could change, there's so much you could achieve. In time you could succeed and travel very far. You could be beguiling,
Charming with me.
someone well-mannered, a model of grace, and the art of smiling.
That could be hard.
It isn't very hard for someone full of dreams like you. If you work, you'll find there's nothing you can do.
So if I change, we'll go to Paris.
Change completely or don't waste my time.
If I change, we'll stop in Antwerp.
Precious living will make you slow.
If I change, you'll take me to Zurich.
Every city from Dublin to Rome.
Surely with your guidance, I could learn to spend it once with your love. I could be beguiling. Don't give her a chance to see the world. Learn the art of smiling. The button of my mind and hear my thoughts, but you never. Yes, I surely think I could.
If you could, that would be good.
There's nothing I wouldn't suffer to see the world. I could do it if I tried. I could do it if she will.
All you have to do is work to acquire any skill. These are things a girl must do when she has dreams she must fulfill. Change how you walk and how you talk. Change how you think and how you are.
Hold my breath and let my tongue do what it takes to try to more.
Good you.
Girls, it's getting quite late. Wait till you see them, Marty. Good thing my girls off to their very first ball next year to be you guys.
Me? You think so?
Meg! I can't go.
Meg, why not?
Look at me. Every girl in Concord my age has been to a ball, and this is the first time I've worn a dress like this. Anything like this. I wore that very same dress to my first ball, and it didn't look half so good on me. Parker Marsh, you've been dreaming about Amy Moffat's St. Valentine's Day ball for months. You can't back out now.
I wasn't built for gowns.
You look very alluring.
I think the word you're looking for, Marmee, is alarming. Besides, Meg's a beauty. She'll be the most sought-after girl at the ball. She doesn't want to go. Meg?
What will I do when someone asks me to dance? Just smile and say, I'd be delighted, delighted, then offer him your hand, delighted, delighted, now let him take command. I'm hardly delighted, you're dancing like a candle. No, I cannot dance tonight.
I'd be delighted.
Then you go.
Exotic.
Something romantic. Delighted.
Delighted.
Some of them are glancing.
Every hair.
And things to spare. How can I be sure they'll like me when I'm there? I can see you dancing all night. Amy, what are you doing?
I'm going to the ball. What?
I found this little dress, and it almost fits.
It was mine.
I know, all these is a pretty sash. Besides, why shouldn't I go?
Because you weren't invited?
I can go in your place.
Amy.
I care about good society, and you don't.
I don't care about snobs. People who think that they're better than you just because they have grander houses.
I do have grand houses. That's enough. I want elegance and fine things, Marmee.
And I want to be noticed because I'm unique, not because of some silly sash.
Sashes aren't silly. Aunt Marcia's the key to a girl's success is the right accessory. Besides, I never go with patch marks on the back, score marks on the back of my dress.
What?
As big as yours. Stop it. Dad, get my sewing basket. Jo hates balls. She should stay in her musty old attic and write her dreadful little stories.
These stories aren't dreadful.
Nobody reads them and nobody likes them.
I like them. Besides, I'm sending this one off to a prominent New York publisher.
And he'll hate it. That's enough. There you go, Jo. It's barely noticeable. We've got to go.
You're right. And Amy, I'll tell everyone how sweet you were to lend me your beautiful fan. Marmee, Beth, if anybody calls for us, let them know that we're at the ball.
Come on. Good night, everyone. Girls, have a wonderful evening. Amy, when Jo gets home, you can apologize. Not Beth. Amy. Coming.
Accident, Meg. Mrs. Parrott kept on moving in on me like a mountain lion. And she had this gigantic ear trumpet, and she kept on saying, "What's that you say, my dear?"
She's dead.
I ended up spilling my entire glass of punch on her.
Oh.
And then Annie Moffat came up to me and said, "Can I be of help to you, Sally?" Who is Sally?
I think it's her dog.
I box your ear.
Jo, don't. We'll take a few minutes and then we'll go back in as if nothing had happened. Our heads held high.
You're right. Besides, as a young writer who is soon to travel the world, shall sit for grand old Christopher Columbus.
Excuse me?
You?
Me?
What are you doing here?
Passed out. Too much dancing, I guess.
Too much punch, I'd say.
Lori! Lori! Lori, where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Mr. Brooke,
Your grandfather will be furious. He wants you to meet some important people.
I have. These are the March sisters. That one's Beth,
Meg, actually.
and that one's Joe. She cuts firewood for us on occasion.
I'm Lori's tutor. Come, Lori.
Sir, you've taken my dance card.
Your dance card? Oh, is this yours? Sorry. So you're Margaret March?
I am.
It's a splendid party, isn't it?
Quite lovely. So, you're from Boston?
Maine, actually.
I've never been to Maine.
You should go. It's beautiful country, very primitive.
I like primitive.
Really?
Mr. Brooks a romantic.
Is that true?
Well, no. I read Keats and Shelley. I mean Keats and Shelley.
So do I.
You read Keats and Shelley?
All the time.
Christopher Columbus.
Miss Margaret, would you love to dance?
She can't. Meg, we were just about to put the ladies' room introduction up.
I'd be delighted, Mr. Brooke. Excuse us, Joe.
Did you see that? He just... What is it with you and that smile?
You make me beam.
Well, you look ridiculous.
Well, you look very fetching.
Fetching, really?
So what do you do when you're not attending balls?
I write blood and gut stories. I make extraordinary plans to travel the world. I'm going to Europe. I'm going to meet amazing writers and revolutionaries. What about you? I've heard that you're all over this world. No mother or father, that must be awful for you.
It's not awful. Got a cat, got a cranky old grandfather, and I've got...
What?
I was hoping to say you.
You don't have me.
I know I have no rights, but sometimes late at night, I watch you in the attic, pacing back and forth like a maniac. I've never met a girl like you, anyone at all like you. This is very nice. It's such a lovely party. The music sounds so thrilling. It makes a person feel like dancing. Well, I was very good. I won a medal for dancing at school.
I don't dance. Besides, I have a patch on my dress.
A patch? Let me see.
No.
I like it. Dance with me tonight, and I guarantee by next winter, every girl in Concord will be wearing a patch on her dress. We could do a million things, do anything we please. We could fly on golden wings across the 7 seas. I'll bet we could get a camel through the off if you take a chance on me.
You are a lunatic.
We could catch 1,000 stars and stand them on end. We could leap from here to Mars and make the planet spin. If you want to do all the things you've ever dreamed of, come on, take a chance on me. We could be such friends. Friends are never lonely. All I know is books are solitary. But I see you every day. How you live in your own way. And you make me want to dance. To take a chance on you.
Alright. Make a box if you like.
You, box?
You ready?
I should warn you, you won a medal for boxing in school. But only if we dare, you win. We could go to such extremes. There's so much we could share. We'll circle the world doing all we have dreamed of. And we'll live in our own way. And I'll see you every day. We'll be the best of friends. And take do you say? Try me.
I challenge you to a skating race tomorrow at the pond. Come on, let's go.
We'll circle the world doing all we ever dreamed of. 'Cause we'll take a chance, finally take a chance on me.
Mommy, they're home.
Excuse me, Miss March, John Brooke, Lori's tutor. We were dancing and the ankle may be sprained. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
The evening started strangely, ended magnificently. Good night.
Can you walk on it? It's nothing, Marlene. Tell us about the ball.
I tried to do all of these ladylike things that went unnoticed, except by Mr. Lawrence's grandson, Rory. Poor Meg. No one even asked her to dance with that pompous Mr. Brooks.
He danced divinely. I had a wonderful time. Actually, I had the best time of my life. I may have left here a girl, but I came home a woman. A woman? What is she talking about? Meg!
It's just Meg being silly, Bobby.
All right, it's been a long night for all of us. Probably go up to bed.
Beth, look what I brought you. A truffle.
Thank you.
Of course.
Good night, Mommy.
I'm sorry for the thing that I said, Joe. And for you, Miss March, a petite force. A little smushed, but still edible.
Thank you, Joe. Coming, Joe?
In a minute, I'm just going to put some of the finishing touches on my story.
All right, don't be too long. And see that the fire's on.
Amy? Amy, what did you do?
Joe, what happened?
Amy?
Joe?
Amy!
Joe, what's wrong?
Amy, what did you do with my story?
Nothing.
What did you do?
I burned it.
You what?
And I'm glad I did.
I ought to choke you.
Go on, I got my throat
Stop
to
it.
you. Who's gotten into you?
Amy burned my story, Marmee.
Amy? She deserved it. Joe, no, Amy, she did not deserve it. You did an intolerable thing. Amy, you destroyed the legal world to Joe. Joe has everything.
What do I have? I have dresses with patches on them. I write a story that my sister burns.
Could have given me an invitation.
The invitation was meant for me.
Your time will come, Amy. No, my time will never come. I'm always last. I'm always forgotten. I'm never invited anywhere. I have nothing special. It's not. I hate this nightgown. I hate the way I look.
The nightgown was mine.
I want something that's mine. I'll take back that fan. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. Though you did give birth to her.
She just wants to have what you have. She wants to be like you. Don't you see? She's just a child.
She's not just a child. She's a demon in a child's body.
Joe, if I could bring back your story, I would.
Dreaming is everything to me, Marmee. It's who I am. It's my passion.
That passion is still in you, Joe. Believe me, it's still there.
I'll never forgive her.
You're not wrong to feel angry, Joe. If you vote a wall between you and Amy, the one person you may have hurting yourself. I'm not ready. So try to get some sleep.
Cancer. I won't.
Joe March, come skating with me. I want to win one race before the winter's over. The pond is
The finishing touches on my story, Laurie.
Finish it later. The pond is so frozen and the ice is magnificent.
All right, I'll give you a head start. 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
And still beat you.
Go with them. Joe doesn't want me. She hasn't talked to me in 3 weeks. I drew a picture with her beautiful hair. Just ignored it. Besides, my skates don't fit anymore. You take mine. Can I really? Thank you, Beth. You're so sweet. I hope to be like you one day. You are sweet. Oh, sorry, I must have looked. That was terrible. He needs a tuning, sir. Where's my grandson, Lord? I'm sure he'll be home soon. He's the boys missed 6 lessons. Fallen behind in all of his work. I've strictly forbidden him to associate with his family. Why? Because a man needs an iron will if he's to succeed in this world, and his family will only soften him. Which one of the little dreadful march was it on? Oh, I see. Laura told me about you. Said you wanted to play my precious piano? It's out of the question. Piano belonged to my daughter, or his mother. It's been long since she's passed away, that's how it shall stay. Do you fear me? Why? I cannot help my heart, Faith. Continue what you are playing. Come now, I haven't all day. Are you going to play or not? If you say, come with me off to Massachusetts, back to Massachusetts, we will go. We will ride dishes there, we even Tuesdays, buy the finest china and wood, while grapes Suzette. Well, go on. We will build marbles off in Massachusetts, there in Massachusetts, by the bay. Put them together and breathe into the blue sky. What's the matter now? I don't remember the rest, sir. While we wait for polka for the folk along the parapets. Ah, Massachusetts, yes, we're out. The shops are sweet. We will play minuets off in Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts, Beacon Street. If you say, come with me off to Massachusetts, into Massachusetts, we will go. This is there, even 2 sets. Buy the finest china, then we'll buy the wild grapes Suzettes. Off to Massachusetts, yes, we're off to where the shops are sweet. We will have no regrets off in Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts, baby. Boston, Massachusetts, we. Boston, Massachusetts, we will be. Well, goodbye. I'll visit me tomorrow. I'll find the key to that old piano. See if there's still some music. Will you come? Yes. And when you see Laurie, tell him I wish to see him at home. Meg! Mr. Lawrence was just here. He invited me to his house to play his piano. Oh, Beth. He's not as horrible as he seems.
Meg!
Joe, what happened, baby?
She fell through the ice.
She was skating by the bridge and the ice gave way. I got to her just in time.
She's careless. She's rash.
She just wanted to be with you. Skating so beautifully.
You were skating by the bridge, Amy. Everyone knows the ice by the bridge is dangerous.
But you didn't let me near you. I love your stories, Joe. I tried to write one like it. To make up for what I did. I couldn't think of anything. So I drew that picture of you and your beautiful hair.
My big mouth.
And you just ignored it.
You skate recklessly. If it weren't for Laura, you could have died.
Maybe it would have been better if I had.
Amy, you must never talk like that. underneath you, my heart fell. All I could think was I could have lost you. Promise me that you won't think of me as the enemy, but as a sister who loves you.
The four Marsh sisters forever.
Forever!
Forever!
Theodore Lawrence III, if it weren't for you, this day wouldn't have been possible. I declare before everyone, before the world, that on this day of forgiveness, Theodore Lawrence III, who has valiantly lost all contests to me, I declare you our brother. The brother we never had. Swear to us your greatest oath of loyalty, an oath as dazzling as your charms.
I swear I'll follow you like royalty.
From
now on we are joined, and we shall not be parted. From this day on it's all for one, and one for all for life.
We'll live like musketeers.
Together we'll prevail. We'll be fine forever from now on.
Now each of us must swear for all eternity, our bond shall never be undone.
Nothing shall sever this fraternity. We'll always live and die as one.
From now on we are joined, and we shall not be parted. From this day on it's all for all for life. Let's hear.
The battles will be mine.
We'll be fine forever from now on.
On this wonderful day
Wonderful.
that I'll never forget. I am honored to say I am
From this day on we swear that we shall not be parted. From this day on it's all for one, and one for all for life. Together we will fight.
And if John Brooke were here, he'd be our brother too.
Legs in love.
Consider any friend.
We'll be loyal to the end.
We'll be fine forever.
Be fine forever.
We'll be fine forever from now on and on and on. From now on.
Miss March, we must be getting to the station. I need a few more minutes. I'm waiting for Joe. Tell me I'm doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. I've never been away from my girl. Your husband has pneumonia. I need you with him in Washington.
Will you look after him?
I'll look in on the girls every day.
Thank you, Mr. Rowe.
Let's take this to your carriage. Good morning, Beth.
Good morning, sir. I fixed you a basket of food.
Thank you, Beth.
Amy's almost ready. She packed up past the house.
I sent Joe to Aunt March's hours ago. She should be back by now.
I'll go find her. Here's the shawl Father loves so much.
Mommy, please don't leave to go to Aunt March's. Everything scares me.
Everything's so old in it. And here's a picture of you with flower blossoms in your hair. Half spring. It's for Father. Is he gonna die?
No, Amy, I'll see to it that he gets better.
Army, I'm sorry I'm so late. I got the money.
Thank you. I know how hard it must have been for you to ask me
I couldn't ask Aunt March, so I stood in the town common all day, and I tried to sell my stories. And when that failed, I sold my hair.
Oh my. You're bald.
I'm not bald.
But your hair is your best feature. I think it looks beautiful.
Besides, now Marmy will have enough money to stay with Father until he's better. Here, $27.25. I threw in a few extra coins I had stashed away.
I can't believe you've done this, Joe. I'm so
Disappointed?
proud. It was a very courageous thing to do. Thank you.
Carriage is ready, Miss March. Joe, you look different.
Miss March, you must be getting to the train. You must be missing.
I guarantee by next spring, every girl in Concord will be.
Let me hold my purse. Never been away before. I feel awful. Amy.
I promise, Marmy, I'll take care of everything. You don't have to worry.
Kickstart your husband recovers.
Amy, tell Aunt March how excited you are to be staying with her while I'm in Washington.
I'm so excited about living you all in Marcus in Washington.
Naturally.
No bum faces. I'll be back as soon as possible. How did you all grow up so fast? Goodbye, Aunt March.
Can you tell Father how much I miss him and love him?
Josephine, what have you done?
I sold my hair so Marmy could get to Washington.
You did what? I told you, if you need money, come to me.
I wanted money of my own.
Cutting one's hair and selling like a beggar is not an option for a lady. You look like a shorn sheep. Have you forgotten our contract?
I could never forget Paris, traveling the world.
You don't live up to your part of the bargain, so why should I live up to mine?
I tried to live up to my part of the bargain, Aunt March. I tried to do all these ladylike things. I read books on etiquette. I practiced dancing with Meg. I held my tongue in several situations in which I wanted to scream out. I've got a fire in me, Aunt March.
We'll just see how far this fire takes you. See what doors this fire will open. See what society thinks of your fire.
To hell with society.
Josephine!
We don't live for society. We live for what's inside of us. We live to engage in passionate
That's
exchanges.
enough. You think you know everything and you know nothing. As for Europe, you can forget it.
March,
Europe
please.
is meant for someone with a little more understanding of its rulers. Subject?
Subject is not closed. And if it is, I open it up again. I'll get to Europe even if I have to swim there.
I like your haircut, Joe.
And my hair will grow back.
And who is this man?
He's Lori's tutor and friend.
We'll tell your friend that this should be brief. Amy, collect your things. I'll be waiting for you in the carriage. I've got plans for you.
Yes, ma'am.
John, what have you done?
I've enlisted. I couldn't stand by any longer. Your own father's in the Army hospital. I have friends who never return.
When do you leave?
Tonight. Meg? Margaret. I'm not a rich man. I'm not particularly handsome.
You're very handsome, John.
Really? You think so? I'm not the wisest man.
You're very wise.
Thank you. Meg? Margaret, if you could find it in your heart, if you could love me as I love you, if only you'd care while we are apart, then I would be rich, I would be wise, I would be more than I am.
Wait for your return. Wait for your apple.
If you will wait while I am gone, if you'll imagine me here with you, if only you'll care if I carry on, then I could be strong,
Why must you go?
I could be brave,
Don't be too brave.
I could be more
Only come home.
than I am. If you will say you love me enough to marry me, I will come home and love you for all of my life. And I will be more than I am. Say yes, make me more than I am.
I'll marry you tomorrow. I'll marry you today. I'm gonna love you for all my life.
I swear to you now with all my heart, I swear I will love you as you love me. From this moment on, though we'll be apart, I will be more than I am. With you, I am more than I am. I'll write you every day, twice a day, 5 times a day.
It's been decided.
What?
We'll all go to Europe. Why shouldn't we? Here we are, 4 young women on our own. It's a great idea.
Joe,
I've worked out our itinerary. We'll go to Spain first, Madrid, then to Rome, visit the Vatican, have an audience with the Pope. It's an amazing idea, isn't it?
Joe, I'm engaged. John proposed and I accepted.
Meg? Meg, that's so romantic. Engaged? Meg's engaged.
Have a big wedding. Aunt Marcia's are very fashionable. Amy, Aunt Marcia's waiting for you in the carriage. Bye, everyone. I'll visit you later.
What about our promise to remain together?
We made that a long time ago. Joe, I've changed. You've changed.
I haven't changed. I would never make a promise one day and then break it the next.
I love him.
So you love him. I told you. I'm going to become a famous writer and give you everything you've ever dreamed of.
I know.
This is our family, Meg. Our future is at stake.
Joe,
You can't do this to us.
if she loves him, Joe. I do. With all my heart and soul.
I've lost Meg.
You haven't lost Meg.
I lost my trip to Europe.
You'll find your way to Europe someday. I know you will. You can do anything. You can make the clouds disappear.
It's you who make the clouds disappear, Ben.
Come, walk with me. I want to hear about all your adventures today.
Well, I sold my hair.
Yes.
I stood in the town common all morning reciting my story. Carlotta, the mad woman of the attic.
Carlotta, the mad woman in the attic. Spinster of Gaul, creature rejected by the world. Joe March. Her hair a ghastly white, her eyes a beady red. Joe, it's your best friend Lori. Her fingers clutched with rage.
Maury, it's so good to see you. You've not been here in weeks.
I've been in Boston. I have terrible news.
What news?
The war over. Grandfather's insisted I get on the farm. He's enrolled me in a school.
What?
Going to college in time for summer session.
I don't know what I'll do here in Concord without seeing your goofy grin every day.
I don't want to go.
Or you have to go. It's an amazing opportunity. College. I'd go in a second. I'd study everything.
What do you need of colleges? You're going to be a famous writer.
Famous.
I have to tell you something.
Tell me something.
From the first day I met you. Do you remember that day?
Of course.
day he chopped down grandfather's cherished tree. I knew then that we would be magnificent together.
We are magnificent together.
Joe, for weeks, months even, this whole year, I've wanted to.
What was that?
A kiss.
I know it was a kiss, but why did you do that?
It was my first kiss. I thought about it for a long time. We could do a million things, but only if we dared. We could go to such extremes. There's so much we could share.
No. What do you think you're doing?
See, I took a part of my inheritance and bought you this ring.
Brandon, stop, Lori. This is not funny.
I want you to marry me.
Marry you?
Practice saying the words over and over again. Marry me. Marry me.
I'll never marry you.
You will.
No, I won't.
You'll marry.
No, I won't.
You'll marry, just not to me. That's what you're really saying.
Go away, Lori. I bare my soul to you.
You
How
knew.
did you do this?
You knew how I felt. Everyone knew how I felt.
And you knew how I felt. Go away.
Joe.
Please, just go away. It's marry me. It's marry me. Never more. It's not what it's meant to be. I'll put you in it all. Those two words. I thought I knew him, but he knew me. When did it change? What did I miss? A kiss. I love all along. I feel meant to wash my tears. How could I be so wrong? And you told me my sister's here. If I can share my dreams with you more. God, I promised we would never change and never part. We got together, we made the world. How can I live my life? Even stop everything has home. It's all I'd ever want. All I added, all I ever need. And now nothing feels the way it was before. I don't know how to proceed. I only meant for something more. To I It's far from here, but I long. Even now I feel its heat upon my skin, a life of passion that pulls me from within. Thinking to begin, but to know if I can be There's no turning back. My great adventure has
Miss March.
Helga, do we have enough sheets for the new boarders? Since the war ends, Professor, people are coming in from everywhere. Miss March!
What is it, Miss Burke?
Miss March takes a telegram, Professor. She may have inherited a great sum of money. She could be in Paris. Then again, it could be a terrible tragedy. There is no way to tell in this. As a good friend, I think you'd be concerned for her.
We're not good friends. We're simply acquaintances.
I see. Helga!
You and everyone else in this boarding house seem to be under the impression that we have some sort of kinship. We simply got on business together.
In the theater.
Yes, I took her seat there.
Oh, I'm upset.
Sorry. And I've given her 3 German lessons.
Wait, that's it.
And I took her to the park to her speakers, but Miss March hardly seems to know I exist. She's preoccupied. She rushes past me like the wind.
Mrs. Kirk, have you seen the professor? Oh, Professor. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, Miss March's words. Tag, not tag. Guten Tag means good day.
I know what it means, but when you talked to me, you said Guten Tag.
I'm sure I would never say tag.
Well, I'm sure that you did.
Well, I'm sure that I didn't.
All right, well, I have wonderful news. I came to New York on a dream. I knew it might take me a while, and all the years since I arrived is where I barely pile. So today I woke up, decided it's time to achieve, time to run, time to shine.
Miss March, tell us what happened.
Sometimes when you're true, it's just like this. Sometimes when you'll never find success. So I grabbed a story to sell and got ready to raise hell. And I marched out the door and had it right for when we all came down to rap.
Henry Dashwood, now he's a man of taste.
Dashwood was a fiend. He sneered at my distress. Tossed my story how I stand. I was determined I would progress. I said, sir, I'll wait while you read. But alas, he disagreed. So I jumped on a chair and ran it right there. We all came down to rest.
In what?
Forced. First George, I'm scared. Clarissa enters. Clothes in disarray.
I've got to have you.
I defy you.
I will take you.
Let me buy you. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Then, who should appear but the magnificent Rodrigo?
Unhand that woman, villain!
Who are you?
I am your destiny, your bitterest Lord. I've come to avenge your crimes of 10 years ago. You must run to the forest, run!
I can't. The forest is dangerous. My sister went in there and never returned.
You must risk it. You must take the dark path. Your fate awaits you.
She will never escape me.
Go, now!
On guard!
Dashwood was aghast. Could not pass. Words I spoke ignited me. I felt like a lioness. As my Dashwood started to shout, and I came out. With an iron spear and words of pain, and all came to rest. Which way do I go? A hag appears.
I can help you choose, but you must make a sacrifice. Give me something dear, those comes my eyes. Perhaps somehow this dull of me. You'll never know your destiny unless you give up vanity.
I've got to know. Please show me where to go.
Your fate awaits you there.
no further. How do I get across? Up here. If you want to cross, you must pay me. I'm the only boat that can get you there alive. I see you wear a necklace that holds a pretty jewel. My price to get across is what you're wearing around your neck. Oh, how its glitter makes me drool. I've nothing left but these. My chances are so bleak. You'll never know what wisdom is until you give up all your riches. It's yours. Now show me this shores. I'll take you to your fate. Dream. You're just extraordinary.
Stop, please!
I cannot stop!
Can you not give a tired old man some assistance?
I have nothing left to give!
Give me your time!
My fate awaits me!
Can you not help me? It's been years since I felt the touch of another hand.
Then take mine. And take my shawl, ragged as it is.
You have now completed your journey. My sword is yours. You may use it to defeat your enemies. You may now return to your borders. Your fate is in your hands.
Larissa races to the forest, races to the forest, where she cries out, I have returned, Braxton. I will free the Moors of your tyranny. Fight me!
I always knew you'd come back to me. They always do.
Larissa thrusts, she parries, she backs Braxton up, she leaps onto a craggy rock. Her sword swishing and swooshing. Never has she been so determined. She is on fire! Pity she hadn't taken dueling lessons. Who should appear but the magnificent Rodrigo?
Who are you?
I am her sister! And then Dashwood got on his knees, crying, "Sell this to me, please."
Miss March!
Then he ordered 4 more. Now I'm ready for a good shopping dress. Ready for Saturday. My dresses are I'm ready to take the city of
I'm, what's the word?
amazing.
Flabbergasted. And astonished.
Mr. Loomis, today I feel like anything is possible. You were right, Professor. About, well, everything. Do you dance? Neither do I. But today I could.
Miss March, maybe we should celebrate. Have you ever been to the Broadway Gardens?
Are you asking me to dinner, Professor?
No. Yes?
I should like that.
Miss March, I almost brought in all this excitement. A telegram came from you. More good news, I suspect.
Today I feel like anything is possible. I could start a revolution. I could.
Is it not good news?
God, no. My sister Beth. She's come down with scarlet fever. I must go to her immediately.
Who are you, friend?
Mrs. Kirk, tell your girls. Tell them to keep reading.
Miss March, I would like to accompany you. You shouldn't travel alone.
I traveled here alone and I am fine. Thank you.
Miss March, you'll be back.
Of course.
Miss March, feel blue.
Yes. I should need good luck.
Your simple acquaintance is leaving you.
Well, here's the feather, sir. Show us seen everything. Yes.
Mr. Lawrence, it's magnificent. You should have.
Joe,
She's ready.
it's set.
Where are you taking me? We'll see. Is it Amy? Is she back? It's not Amy, and she's not back. Oh, what is it then?
Mr. Lawrence? Your piano? Mine?
Mommy, no.
There was no arguing.
Just look wrong, sir. Just look wrong. Where's that shirt for little Mark? Miss. Go sit at that.
Thank you. I'll treasure it. Play something first, huh?
I forgot to tell you. I'm a super butter from the movies. He's been in New York. Laura was in New York? He didn't. I'm sorry. But he's in such a bad way. No big problem. I just need to do some business for him and go to Europe with the joiners. It doesn't mean anything. Good. Thank you very much. This much. May I join you?
It'd be an honor, sir.
Off to Massachusetts, yes, we're off to where the shops of speed. We will have no regrets off in Massachusetts, to Massachusetts beat. Massachusetts we will be.
New York. I miss New York. Dear Professor Bear, so much is happening here. My sister Meg is pregnant. My sister Beth is still very ill, but I know I have it in me to make her better. I've decided I'm going to take her and my mother to the Cape, down for a few days. I miss our volatile exchanges. I miss our walks in the park, listening to the speakers saying how they could change the world. I too would like to change the world.
Look, Mommy, it's so beautiful. The waves and all the shells.
I believe this one is 1,000 years old. Listen back. Remember we always used to talk about coming to the Cape?
And Joe, with her wee literary earnings now, has brought us.
I'm so happy to be here with you. Promise me, Beth. Whoever's got a hold of you, you'll continue to fight.
Look what I want. A kite for my bed. And I asked the man for all the colors of the rainbow for my sister. Let's put it together.
It's the most beautiful kite I've ever seen.
I'll leave you two.
Who said?
I'll go write a letter to father and tell him our beautiful baby is coming here. I love you.
Tell me again about New York.
It's a circus.
A circus?
Yes. Waltzing camels, dancing horses, clowns, and theaters, Beth, everywhere.
Tell me about the women. Are they shameless?
Some of them anyway. I should take you there sometime.
To New York?
Yes, of course. We'll dine in the finest restaurants. We'll ride the omnibus. We'll see Shakespeare and mingle with unsavory characters.
I have something for you. Marmee says this shell is over 1,000 years old, and I believe that once upon a time it had an amazing life. If you put it up to your ear, it talks to you.
And what does it say?
It says, "We grow up too fast." You're a woman of the world now, March. I'm so proud of you.
When you were first born, not an hour old, I told Marmee,
Beth is mine.
everyone has someone special in this world, and I have you. My sweet Beth, give me a task to do.
Anything?
Anything.
Let's pretend we're riding on a kite. Let's imagine we're soaring through the air. Fly high, pretend we're out of sight. Light as paper, we'll soar. Let's be wild. High above the sun, feel the wind. Let's enjoy the view and Neverland. We far from the shore. Some things are meant to be. Endlessly, the sun on the silver sea, a sky that's bright and blue. Some things will never end. Real love on magic high, the love that I feel inside for you. Fly high beyond the break of day. Sleep on stardust and dine on bits of moon. And I'll explore the Milky Way. We'll be mad and explore. We'll climb up on the brink of dawn. Sail with wings past the days, doing only as we please. That's what baby's Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I never made plans for what I wanted to do when I grew up, and I'm not afraid to die. The hardest part about this is leaving you, though.
Promise me you'll fight this one.
Some things are meant to be, time turning endlessly. The way it takes hold of me, no matter what I do. Some things will never die. Promise of you Let me go now.
Everybody, I'm home.
Look at this house.
Marmy, Joe,
We left it in shambles and it's still in shambles.
Meg. Did you see the look I gave that coachman? He's impertinent. He caught every bump in the road.
One must always be civil to a coachman. You must respect those who have the reins until you wrench the reins from them.
Yes, Aunt March. Meg!
And remember, Amy, you're a lady now.
Yes, I'm a lady. Meg! When did this house get so small?
As we grow grand, Amy, the world around us diminishes in size. I've known people who have disappeared right before my very eyes.
Oh, Aunt March, you're such a dear. Thank you for everything.
I'll go speak to that wretched coachman.
And remember, respect those who have the reins.
Very good.
Meg! Let me look at you. You're so beautiful. Mother now. Twins, I can't believe it. Neither can I. Marmy. Marmy. Look at her, Marmy. You're so grown up. I am. I really am. I feel older and more sophisticated. You wouldn't believe all the experiences I've had. Wherever I was, I thought, if only Meg were here. If only Joe. If only Bev. Heart was breaking not being here with her. I cried for weeks. And Marcia was being unreasonable. I couldn't stop.
That's understood.
Joe.
She said, tell Amy not to fret.
She really?
She did. You would have been so proud of her. She was so brave. At the very end.
Thought of this metronome. The man said there was none other like it in the world. Where did you get this magnificent piano?
Mr. Lawrence gave it to that.
He's such a dear, isn't he?
That's what you brought back.
It's a king's ransom. You wouldn't. I have so much to tell you all. I ate frogs, actual frogs. And now it's John. Is he so romantic? More so. I knew it. Men are so amazing.
That's almost everything.
Alright, you're back.
Yes, we all sailed on the same ship.
You look different.
Do I? I'm taller. An inch or so.
It was so good of you to comfort Amy and Aunt March after our loss of Bethany.
When I heard the news, I was devastated. I wanted to come see you when I was here. I thought of it.
I don't blame you for not coming. I was so horrible to you. Unfeeling.
You said what you felt.
No. Guess what?
What?
I sold a sword.
I always knew you would. Had that sort of faith in you.
You always did.
You look different too. Very distinguished.
Really? I missed you.
I've missed you too. I found something out about myself. I was never meant to fly on golden wings.
Who is?
You are. Joe, you were meant to soar. I was meant for more mundane things. That's why I've decided I'm getting into my grandfather's business. It was the last thing in the world I would have thought for myself. But I find the prospects rather interesting. I shall be wily and shrewd.
Lord, there you are.
Amy, did you tell Joe the good news?
Tell me what?
The most amazing thing.
Really quite a thing.
You tell her.
No, you tell her.
All right, I'll tell her. We were under the bridge of sighs,
In a gondola.
under Italian skies.
She was singing lullabies.
He said he liked the way I sing.
The day was ours.
We talked for hours.
It was amazing.
I said the fireflies.
amazing.
So, who proposed to whom?
You know, you're trying to be so discreet about it.
Amazing that we were in Venice. In Venice. Shouted, will you marry me?
It was so romantic.
And I fell into the water.
Before we even knew
She
it.
dove in and rescued
Happened before we
me.
knew.
How could we have known?
Amazing what time can do.
From that moment my heart flew.
We married in the spring.
Whoever thought in all the world we fall in love, and yet we did.
It was amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. The most amazing thing. Come, Lori, help me with the rest of my things.
She brought half of Europe with her.
And I'll get the other half on the next trip. And later, Aunt Marshall will talk to us about proper wedding etiquette.
Lori, up for the family.
Thank you, Joe.
I never meant for it to happen like this. All your self worries is yours.
He's never minded. He's just been one of us.
I brought you something. It's a book of all my drawings. All the things you should have seen. All the churches, the palaces, mountains. I want you to have it.
Amy, I can't.
Yes, you can. Always be close, Joe. I'll never change.
Amy, thank you. They're beautiful.
It's been a while since you've been up here.
Pass.
Room needs an airing.
I'll get to it.
And it does, too. I remember you used to run up here. Whenever you were sad, frustrated, bolt the door, come back hours later so full of life. I haven't seen that Joe in a long time.
He was always so good at that. Beth would tell me I could do anything. She would tell me that I could make the clouds disappear. Oh yeah, what? Beth that.
Nobody could have done more for Beth than you.
I feel like if I hadn't gone to New York, if I had stayed here, she would have
No,
been.
nothing you would have changed what happened.
How do you do it? How do you go on day in and day out as if nothing had happened?
I think that's how I go on.
You're wise and strong. How can I be like you? How can I have your strength, Marmy?
Don't make so much of me, Joe.
Have a microphone. Just in the deep room. Constitutes. Give me a task to do. I need a. It's on your father. romantic. Said it's not fair how some girls have pretty things and yet they have nothing. It won't be Christmas without presents, said Amy with her usual pout. And we haven't got Father to read to us, said Joe, who yearned to travel and write great books. Only Beth, sitting contented, said in a tone so sweet, even angels would have listened. At least we have each other. Everything I promised them. All those things we used to keep. We will always be together, and we'll always be free. There's no turning back. My real adventure has begun. It may be small, but I've got giant plans to shine as brightly as the sun. In those spots
Did we ever get through this day?
This day will be magnificent. Soon, Lori and Amy will be in wedded bliss.
Meg, look at me. I can't get married looking like this. This dress is not Trebo. The dress is very Trebo.
I gotta finish your dress.
I made all the wrong choices for the wedding, Marmee. This is flowers, this dress.
You look Madonna.
Merci, John. It was all Lori's idea to have our wedding a very petite maison, and I can deny one more nothing.
Why is she speaking French?
Was I that silly at our wedding?
Worse.
John.
You were inspiring.
John, Father's telegram said his train would be arriving at noon. You must go meet him at the station.
Two sets of dishes, 2 sets of silver, 16 chairs, worthless glass plates, and all travel representatives. I joyfully and that it's all my business.
Where's Amy?
You're not to see her before the wedding.
I know. Here's the champagne you asked for.
I'll take that. I'm off to the station. My life has never been more complete. And even the rain held up.
Where is Josephine?
I'll go find her.
And tell Amy I want to speak with her. We have the dream of conquered society around any moment.
At March, I heard you wanted to speak,
I suppose you realize this could have been your day.
and you think I made a dreadful mistake.
I do not. Amy and Lori are ideally suited to each other. I've gone over my will.
At March.
Meg will inherit most of my money. Amy's making her way into society and won't need any of it, and as for you,
I don't want
I know you don't want anything. And yet you want everything. Every young lady, every woman, needs something to fall back on in times of need. I'm leaving in my house.
house.
Make something worthwhile with it. A library or a school. I don't like that dress.
It was yours.
It looks better on me.
Oh, there's a strange man at the park gate asking for you.
Lester!
Hello.
Hello, what are you doing here?
Well, you wrote a question down from North. I should come visit you.
Yes.
Well, here I am. You didn't think I'd do it, did you?
No.
Am I intruding?
No, not at all. How about your orders?
That's just impossible as ever.
And Mrs. Kirk?
Strange as ever.
And you?
Me? Same.
You look?
Old, I know. Nearly 50.
You're 34.
45.
You had a birthday.
I did. They threw me a party. That's it. I don't much like. I forgot to mention, I like your manuscript. It was so nice of you to let me read it.
There's no one whose opinion I respect more than yours.
So much. It was amazing. I heard your voice on every page. I felt your spirit. It was magnificent.
Joe, Amy is driving me insane. Now she's talking about changing her veil. Oh, excuse me.
Meg, this is Professor Bear. Professor Bear, my sister Meg.
Oh, I recognize you from her books.
So you're the one who's let me live.
I'll be there in a second.
So I am intrigued.
No, it's just a wedding.
Wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'll be second. I asked Henry Ashford about her manuscript.
What?
He wants to publish it.
Because?
He said he likes divorced sisters, particularly the outspoken one. He missed the blood and guts. It's alright with you.
Of course it is. So, what else happened when I was gone?
But,
You put a pipe?
yeah, you were right to say I was old. I was. But soon after you left, everything changed. I was different. Happier. Everyone noticed. I was smiling more. My students would say, Mr. Professor Bear, you're smiling. And I'd say, yeah, I guess I am. Miss March,
Joe.
Joe, we're not at all alike. We have our differences. We gotta be blunt.
Of course.
I think perhaps it looks like rain.
Sky explored by the hour.
The water falls in little drops.
That's why it's called a sun shower.
And now it stops.
You're about to be blunt.
If I say rain, then you say sun. If I say yes, then you say no. It seems before we start, we're done. We even argue at hello. If I say share with me this small umbrella.
I say your prayers and bring it back.
We are as different as the morning and the night.
No, we are as different as the winter and the spring.
We always seem to fight.
Disagree on everything.
And yet, you make me smile, you make me laugh, you make me care. How can I explain inside my heart? I feel the pain. You are not there. Though we are really doing right, you make me feel alive. If we have that in common, that once all being in common, our love is like a small umbrella in the rain. Those fantastic ones!
The guests will be arriving soon. I want the family gathered in the parlor. Just who are you?
Oh, Aunt March, this is Professor Bear.
Call me Fritz.
Her name is Fritz.
I didn't tell you?
No.
Well, bring in Fritz.
When people discover passion, they've come upon something rare. whatever they have in common can shelter them anywhere. With such caution to share, I think we have more than enough to make a marriage if we did.
You are proposing?
No. Yes, I am. I don't mean today or tomorrow, next month, a year, 2 even. I can wait. I'm a patient man.
I won't be sweet, I won't be poor.
This I prefer, this I adore.
I'll speak my mind, and be sure.
I'll be enchanted to the core.
Share with me a small umbrella.
I'll say, who cares if we get wet? No, we'll be as different as a woman and a man. We'll have to breathe the best we can. And yet, you make me smile, you make me laugh, you make me care. How can I explain inside my heart and feel free when you're not there?
So, tell me, what else did Henry Dashwood say?
Well, he liked the sisters and he used the blood and guts, but he's going to publish it.
That's very sad. You should get to the wedding.
Joseph, you need to invite.
Marmee, this is Professor Fritz Fair. We're going to start a school together.
A school?
Maybe not today, or tomorrow, or next week. But someday, maybe.
Nice to meet you, Professor. Come in your family.